What's good, YouTube? I'm QL and this is my sneaker channel. So we're gonna start something new today. I've been talking about old school sneakers, and I also started talking about what I wanted to do to fill the gap in. There's not really a lot of sneakers out that really catch my attention, that are really saying they must cops. Now there's some things here and there that I'm still gonna pick up that are new drops, and I'm gonna make sure that I review those as quickly as possible. Before I go any further, go ahead and smash that like button. After you smash that button, then go ahead and subscribe. So after you like and after you subscribe, then go ahead and share that thing. Let's build the channel. But getting back into what I was talking about, I started thinking about how can I stand out? How can I be different? You know, there's some cats that do just strictly retros, but they're retroing back to like the mid 90s. They're retroing back to like when the first J's came out, or the first J's started retroing. Let me put that in real perspective. So we're talking about late 90s, early 2000s. So I want to take it back even further. I want to take it back to like them Cool Mo D, LL Cool J, Run DMC, that old hip hop feel where this whole sneaker culture really came from. It came out of hip hop for real. So to me, that's the Leases, that's the Tonics, that's Puma to an extent, that's Adidas, that's Reebok, that's Brooks, there's so many different sneaker brands that all came out in the 80s and were dope into the 90s, or about 1990 to 1995, that you don't see anybody with anymore, or you only see them in references when you listen to old music. So what I want to do is I want to go back to that nostalgia. I want to go back to when I was a kid, when there were certain shoes that were hot, but you couldn't get them all because A, you couldn't afford them all, and B, they were selling out like J's sell out. So today's kick we're going to talk about is the Avia 830. It's a basketball sneaker. If you go to Walmart, or I think a couple other places like that, I think they carry Avia now, because Avia came back out as a company. But back in the day, ballers used to wear them joints. So Robert Parrish from the Celtics used to be one of the people born. That's the main person I could think of off top, but I'm sure that there were others. But in school, you will see just as many people wearing Avias as you would seeing wearing Adidas and Converse. So let's go ahead and look at the shoe. This is the box. Has Avia branding on the front, on the sides, also on this side. This is a size 12. Let's go ahead and look at it. Man, here we go. The 830. Great leather on there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but when you press it, it goes back in. This is dead stock. This is an eBay pickup. You can see that the EVA cushioning is still intact. I've already tried these joints on. I'll still treat them gently because these joints came out in like 88, 89. So I don't want them to disintegrate, the midsole to just explode on me. So I'll treat them gently. But this is a dope shoe. This would be right on par with what you would see from either the Air Force 2s or the Converse Weapons, or what else would be comparable to these? You would also say maybe any other comparable basketball shoe from the 80s. It's not something that you want to hoop in right now, but as far as like rocking this with a Giants jersey or a Rangers jersey or Navy polo or anything like that, you want to stand out, you want to be different, you want to turn some heads and have people thinking, what is that? This is a shoe to do that. It won't be an on feet today because it's raining outside, and I wanted to do an outside on feet for these. So if you guys want an on feet for these, then go ahead and drop that down in the comment section. It says it put on feet. But to show you the other shoe, let's go ahead and pull these out too. So this is a dope eBay pickup. I'm satisfied with it. I'll be in Orlando next week. If I don't get to wear these this week, I'm definitely going to take it with me to Orlando. What do you guys think about this series? You think this is something I should keep up? Talking about shoes that came out in the late 80s, early 90s, because I was there for it. Because I'm still going to keep copping them. It's something to pass my time until the fall when the new versions of like the Ultra Boost drop, or if we still messing with Yeezys and Yeezys or whatever else comes out. If there's something I'm sleeping on, drop that down in the comment sections as well. But Jordan brand ain't really moving me. I still got a couple colors in the Vapor Max that I'm eyeballing. New Balance looks like they're trying to make some new stuff, and it kind of interests me, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking about getting into doing videos where I talk about shoes that are coming out in a given month, but I think that's kind of oversaturated too. So, just trying to come up with new content for you guys. The goal is to start dropping a video on every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday of every week. So, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, then go ahead and do that. If you've already hit the subscribe, then go ahead and hit that like. If you want to follow me on other social platforms, get at me at Twitter. It's qholland or qholland. Get at me as Metro63 on that IG and that Snupps app. Get at me at qholland on Facebook. You want to join the sneaker group? The sneaker group is for sneakerheads only. FOR sneakerheads, all in word, only. Sell, buy, trade, discuss, break it down. Until the next time, Metro to the sky, QL till I die. Peace.
You can cook it in the bottom of a Coke can. I've been around this shit long before NWA came out with the dope man. 4 years old, chilling with the niggas at the methadone.